Gemini, hello and welcome into Widow's Wisdom Tarot. Hope you're well. This is your singles love reading for the month of June for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Gemini. Spirit, guides, angels, and universe, please come in to give a clear love message to the sign of Gemini for the month of June. Happy birthday to y'all. I'm going to start with you because it's your birthday season. All right. I did put up a message a little bit ago that I recorded. I was led by Spirit to do. It could be for some of you, but not all of you. It's something that you could be grappling with right now. So you might want to check that out too. It's on the channel. All right, let's get a love message out here for Gemini, Spirit. One oracle, please. From the Denise Lynn Sacred Traveler Oracles. Two more shuffles and then I'll pull. Whoops. Okay. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Gates of triumph. Success expands in your life, Gemini. So if you're out there looking for love and you're single, I think you're going to find it in the month of June. Expand your horizons. There's infinite abundance, the gates of triumph. So I like that. Let's get 5 oracles out here for Gemini, Spirit, guides, angels, and universe. What do you want them to know in regards to love for my single Geminis? What do you want them to know? Three more cards, please. 3 more cards. One more. One more, please, for the sign of Gemini. What do you want them to know in regards to love for my single Geminis for the month of June? Okay. All right, Gemini. So let's see what we have here. I'm going to start with this one. The Hanged Man. Okay. Looking at things from a different point of view, right? From a different perspective is an issue. You need to look at things from a different perspective, okay? You could have had, bad luck in love before, and you might have a certain mindset about it or some negativities built in naturally. And Spirit is saying, get a new viewpoint. Solve the issue of thinking that all will be the same as before, because that's not the case, okay? But you've got to change your perspective on it. If you want to bring in something different, right, you need to manifest something different. It could be that you've manifested the same type of person in all past relationships, Gemini. But if you take a different viewpoint, if you look at it different, if you think about it different, if you meditate on it different, if you pray about it different, then you're going to manifest something different. Let the universe, let Spirit, let the angels know what it is that you want, what type of person, so that that can be manifested and brought into you. So the issues to change is to just look at something in a different light, right? All right, behavioral patterns that influence your love life. You're very independent, Gemini. You've got the 9 of Pentacles energy there, which is, it's one coin away with that ace coming in to give you that 10 of Pentacles, right? That true, blissful life of being completely independent, having everything that you value with you. So you're at the 9 of Pentacles. So behavioral patterns, you could look very independent. You could look very aloof. And times when you're seeking out a partner and you look like you've totally got it all together money-wise and everything else, it's a little bit intimidating sometimes, right? Most of the time, and that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not negative at all. It's just perceptions of others. So behaviorally, don't be arrogant. I just got that word. It just came to me. Don't be arrogant about what you have. Don't be condescending. Watch any behavioral patterns that could have been instilled or planted due to your independence that might make someone turn from you. Okay? So you could come off a bit cocky or a bit too like, I don't need anybody, I can do this by myself. And if you're coming into a relationship with that attitude, the person that's coming in might go, ugh, I don't know, ugh. That might be an icky feeling for some people, okay? So watch those behavioral patterns attached to the independence that you have financially and otherwise, okay? Some further growth, balancing yourself out. You need to continue to grow in balancing, okay? You could be out of balance a bit, which could also lead back and explain some of that, right? It's good to be independent. It's good to be self-sufficient. But balance that attitude out with what you do have, right? Don't think that you're better than anybody else or that, just areas to grow in with balance, right? So just make sure that you're balanced out in your perspective, in your actions, in your talk, in your feelings, in your emotions, right? Balance some fun with work, right? So have a little bit of a more fun-loving type attitude is what I'm getting. You might be a little bit too serious or a little bit too stuck into the work that you've been doing to really make yourself financially independent. Be a bit vulnerable, okay? Sometimes when we're not vulnerable, you see, this is a very heavy side to this, and this is very light. And you're kind of weighed down a bit here. So you need to balance it, right? Could be up in your head, could not be grounded, or it could be you're too grounded and it's bringing you down and you need to just balance that out. So take it how it resonates with you, right? But areas to grow in is just to become more balanced. Okay, I like that, Gemini. Good advice, right? All right, areas to change. Okay, you got the Two of Cups in the reverse on this one. The Two of Cups, this is like soulmate energy. This is partnership, love, support. I've got your back, you've got my back. But it came out in the reverse. So you may need to be a little bit more loving, a little bit more giving, a little bit more compassionate. I don't think, Gemini, that you may be taking more than you're giving. You may be receiving more than you're giving. You may have expectations to receive more than you give, and that's not what a partnership's about. Right? One person doing it all, the other person sitting back and letting them. So for the soulmate energy, this is equal. We're looking at twos and twos. Okay? You're out of balance here and you're out of balance there. So change this perspective into being more supportive, which I think will balance you out in the long run. Okay? Be more vulnerable, I'm getting, Gemini. That's what I'm getting here. Vulnerability. Looking at things in a different light. Yeah, you are this, and that's great, but it's put you out of balance. And let me turn this in the reverse. And you're not really in that partnership type of event and energy. This is more about you, not about your partner. Okay? Change that. And what to liberate yourself from? Immaturity is what I'm getting here. This is kind of someone in the past that kind of comes back to memory, comes back to mind. It also is about that inner child, or kind of sitting in or acting in more of an immature condition, right? Being a little bit immature. Maybe repeating patterns also that, with the pages are immature, right? It's kind of like you got that teen mindset going on still, and you could be in your 40s, right? But you're still thinking like a teenager. So liberate yourself from that, because that level of maturing up a bit and getting out of that teenage mindset all the time, like, that's, and teenagers are kind of like, it's all about them. They want to be given to, but they don't want to give. There's very little reciprocation when it comes to a teenager, right? It's all about them. That's just the mindset. It's nothing abnormal. It's just kind of the way they think until they get to be, about 18 or 19 years old. It's all about them. So you're in that, Gemini, right? If you were, if you're not giving and you're not reciprocating in a love relationship. Okay? All right. That's your reading for love for my Gemini singles for the month of June. I hope it helped. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll see you soon. Take good care.